So another streamer decided to throw away their career. Brucedropemoff, he would average tens of thousands of viewers. And like last week, he did a collaboration with Misgift, which I thought when I saw it was a little questionable because his community kind of gets upset about racist people, like rightfully so. And during the latest drama, Misgift had his like racist logs leaked again. And Bruce's community didn't know that Misgift was kind of like an edgy little boy years ago. So when Bruce went back to his stream like a couple days later, his community started roasting him like relentlessly, and he got like so upset he rage quit stream, and he took a couple days off. And then after those couple days, he went on his alt account and started like raging against the white man and like calling them crackers. And the biggest thing was telling them to like off themselves, which is probably not a smart thing to do. So just a little clip of what he was saying.
You can't don't let you say anything wrong with the white man. Don't critique the white man. They can critique the black man to the fullest and put clips in fast mode and make us look like monkeys all they want to, but oh, don't you dare say something about white people. Man, that shit's so fucking lame. Fuck them cracker ass. Real shit. And if they ban me for that, then so be it. I will see y'all on Kick. What they gonna do to me? I got banned for saying that shit. I'll double down. Some of these, man, if I was about to say what I was about to say, like, it's facts, but I'm not even gonna bring that up because that's their business. But some of these, the decisions that some of these make in life, period, most of them need to just kill themselves.
And I think that's where he really messed up. Like, whether or not you care about like people saying racist things to white people, like whatever, like it's a boring debate because both sides aren't honest with each other. But yeah, he got banned, and he's saying he got banned for telling the racist stuff. I mean, Erob got permanently banned for telling a viewer that he was going to run his knuckles across his jaw at TwitchCon. So probably more likely got banned for telling them to off themselves. And you think you would just take the temp ban and move on, but he didn't do that. He went to his main account and started streaming while he was banned, and then he got permanently banned. He's trying to say he got permanently banned for telling racist stuff, but the thing even says permanently banned for account suspension evasion, so for streaming when he was already banned. And I just don't understand why streamers are so willing to throw away their streaming career for nothing. Like, you can go to YouTube or to Kick and start streaming, or maybe you can appeal the decision and hopefully only get like a 30-day ban for a ban evasion, but it makes no sense to me. I guess like when you're a millionaire at like your early 20s, you're set for life, so it really doesn't matter about your streaming career. But still, like, at least get there. So just in case like your funds running low, you can hop on stream for a couple hours and make thousands of dollars. Seems a little short-sighted to me. And I hate how like this whole discussion is like on whether or not it's okay to be racist towards white people when he was telling people to off themselves and he blatantly banned evade. And those are like the two things that are going to get you banned every time. But I do love some clips that came out of this, like kind of like XQC trying to talk about it. It was pretty funny.
Is entitled to their own opinions, but with me, bro,
dude, I mean, I respect someone moving on and doing the right thing or the right for your career. Guys, maybe I'm just short-sighted or I just don't understand it. I just don't understand how the f do I even say this without sounding like I'm a degen? I'm just trying to ask, okay? What does mentioning what?
I love watching white people talk about any issues around race because they're so terrified of being called racist online that they try to find like the exact perfect way to word things so they don't get in trouble. Like, all he's asking is like, how can Bruce say he was like the token black guy of OGK when Nick has been in it from the start? And with a new round of drama breaking, of course there's going to be people reacting to it, like myself included. And this is what Nick has to say about those people.
It's never gonna happen.
Why?
Because drama exists. You know what LSF has started doing since like some streamers have pulled out of reacting to drama. They're now clipping irrelevant streamers who are reacting to the drama now.
Well, like the reason why the big streamers no longer react to drama is because before the drama used to be about other people. Now that it's about yourselves and being thrown back at you, it's not nearly as fun. But this is what the irrelevant streamer has to say about Nick.
God, these streamers are such fucking whiny. It's unbelievable. Whiny little fucking bitches, these big streamers.
And I mean, like, dude, come on. Like, you can't get upset when someone calls you out for doing exactly what you're doing. Like, if someone came out to me and was like, hey, like, all you're doing, like, you're kind of scummy. You just, like, farmed XQC's divorce for, like, millions of views on TikTok. You're like, yeah, I did it. Like, that's fair. Like, you can argue whether or not that is super scummy because they've done the same thing. But like, all you have to do is be like, every major streamer has farmed drama at some point in their career to get more and more viewers. Like, Mistiff was a known drama farmer. Like, he farmed React for all it was worth. Destiny still farms drama to this day. Like, Asmongold has farmed the whole Depp and Herd trial for drama. Like, everybody farms drama at some point. They just aren't having fun anymore because their org is in drama after drama after drama. So like, all you have to say is like, like, instead of being like super defensive and be like, how could they say that about me? Just be like, I learned it from you. And then Ludwig talks about how streamers have to like be fake to be successful now.
Which is how influencers all have a forced, contrived, buttoned up personality, because you have to. You have to when you're that big and famous. Otherwise, if you posted stuff like this, it would come out and people would hate you.
But I mean, I don't think you have to put on like a buttoned up personality to be a streamer. Like, back in the day, it was like celebrities that were like the super buttoned up. They're on late night talk shows talking about how like all of their like everybody they work with is great, everyone is wonderful, no one has done anything bad. And then while they knew that a bunch of like crazy predators were in the scene and they didn't want to say things that would hurt their career. But then at the early days of streaming, people were just like themselves, saying and doing whatever they wanted, trying to make their chat laugh. And it was fine. They're still making tons of money and all of this. And they didn't have to put on like a fake persona and try to be nice to everybody and say they love everybody and trying to collab with everybody. So they can't say mean things about this person, or I won't ever be able to collab with them. And that'll hurt my viewership numbers and my analytics and all of this. What's changed is like this new wave of streamers are just constantly trying to like put on like this perfect persona so they can get like bigger numbers, bigger viewership, collab with more people so they can get even more viewers, so they can get like the biggest brands, so they can get the biggest deals, so they can make the most money, because they aren't like satisfied with just making millions of dollars. They want to make tens of millions of dollars. So they have to work with like the biggest possible brands, and you don't have to. You can still be your degenerate self. You just have to realize that you aren't going to get the biggest brands. So don't say like it's something you have to do, something you choose to do because you're more willing to put on this persona to make more money. Which I guess there's nothing wrong with that either. It's just like a different perspective on it. But then again, he's like way more successful, so maybe he knows more than I do. But I mean, there are still degenerate streamers out there. So, and because the whole like Bruce drama wasn't enough, OTK decided to fire off and start some more drama.
For me, overrated streamers: XQC, Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat. Kai just yells. XQC just has a bunch of parasocial younger kids and he streams every day so they can't break the parasocial addiction. Aiden Ross just fucking fakes crimes.
I mean, Aiden Ross really doesn't fake crimes. He just like straight up commits crimes. Like the whole like crypto pump and dump is a crime if it was regulated like any other industry. But yeah, it's kind of bizarre for him to call like Kai Cenat just yelling when he's tech tone. That's all he does too. It's like the pot calling the kettle black. Like, this is like 100% just bait, like drama farming. Like, saying overrated is such like a loaded term. You could just be like, I don't like watching Kai, XQC, and Aiden Ross, and no one would have an issue with that. Saying overrated is just like such a weird thing to try to quantify. So I guess now, since everyone is like trying to like start drama, I guess I'll say like the most overrated streamers, Forzen. He just had like a community for the longest time who could be like super racist with like the Zulu tribe, and he does nothing on stream, and his like community now just entertains themselves. Summit 1G, he is like super emotional, gets upset about everything, like cries about everything, like baby gators about everything. And back in the day when he was just like a chill streamer, was like so much better. Now he's super overrated.